If you've been digging into lifeless, compacted soil and wondering how to bring it back to life, earthworms are your answer. These silent workers are the gold standard of healthy living soil. But how do you attract them, especially in raised beds or containers where they're not naturally abundant? At Dirt Decoded, we discovered a simple yet powerful method: pouring fermented rice water into the soil. Within just 3 days, earthworms began to appear, drawn in by the sudden explosion of microbial activity. It's natural, cheap, and incredibly effective. Fermented rice water is nothing fancy. It's the leftover water after rinsing white rice, but left to ferment until it's alive with beneficial microbes. These microbes are exactly what worms are after. You see, earthworms don't seek out raw food, they follow microbial signals. When you pour fermented rice water into the soil, you're essentially setting off a dinner bell. It creates a mini ecosystem surge, softening the soil, fueling bacterial growth, and inviting worms to move in and help with the breakdown of organic matter. To make it, we took 1 cup of plain white rice and rinsed it gently in about 3 cups of dechlorinated water until the liquid turned milky white. We then poured that water into a loosely covered glass jar and left it at room temperature for about 48 hours. You'll know it's ready when it starts to smell slightly sour, not rotten, just fermented. Tiny bubbles or a slight film on top are also signs that beneficial microbes are multiplying. At that point, the rice water is transformed into a living soil tonic. So, we applied it directly to moist soil in our raised beds, making sure to avoid the hottest parts of the day. We didn't dilute it and we didn't dig it in. We just poured it across the top and then covered the area lightly with shredded leaves to help lock in moisture. No tilling, no disturbance, just patience. By day 3, the difference was clear. The soil had softened, smelled richer, and under the mulch we could see clear signs of worm activity. Castings started to appear on the surface, thin tunnels ran across the topsoil, and sure enough, red wigglers were visible, having migrated toward the microbial feast we'd created. Fermented rice water works because it's not just a source of starch. It's actually a delivery system for beneficial microbes. It lowers the pH just a bit, adds mild nutrients, and stimulates soil life without introducing any harsh changes. It's safe for seedlings, great for containers, and honestly ideal for any gardener working with confined growing spaces. The consistency is what really matters most. When you pour it in weekly or maybe every other week, you're maintaining a living environment underground that keeps worms coming back and staying. This one change revived our tired beds and turned them into worm havens in under a week. If you've never tried fermented rice water, you're missing out on one of the simplest, most effective soil revival tricks out there. Give it a try, and you just might see worms show up in days, just like we did. If you found this guide helpful, make sure to subscribe to Dirt Decoded and share this video with fellow gardeners. We're decoding soil one secret at a time, and this is one trick you'll want in your toolkit forever.